It's been a minute. How are you? I have been to France since I last saw you. I've been to Donegal. I had 2 weeks off. Then I came back and I have been absolutely floored in the best way with work. We came home a week early. We were going to take a 3 week break, but I couldn't do it. What a joy. What a joy to actually have work to do. Work falls into the categories of I am finishing the painting course for you. You spoke and I listened. So the painting course is pretty much ready to go. It's up there. It's going to be a format that you're going to know and you're going to recognize because you're used to YouTube. So I've kept it that way rather than taking you off the platform and moving you about all different ways. So there's that. I can give you a preview of what we're going to do, but I'll first show you work that I'm working on. I know I've been showing you my stories, but let me know how you are. Let me know where you are in the world. It makes me so happy. So this is a little different one that I got. You know, I'm obviously abstract, but in the course as well, the one that I'm teaching you, we don't paint this, but we do add simple figures. So it's called, the course is 2 hours long. So I'm trying to think of like a fun title for it. And I think it's going to be like Master the Art of Master the Art of Loose Painting in an Afternoon, because you could do it in an afternoon. It's a lot of things. There's a lot of things happen, but the pace of it is beautiful. The depth of it is lovely. This is not it. It's not this one, but we paint a version of this with palette knife. And then this is our large one we do. So I teach you how to add little figures and this painting behind, which has figures. So when we're learning figures, you're basically breaking them down into light and shade. That is it. You know, I talk about that a lot. I teach you gesture drawing. So the course is basically a bit more in-depth. No, it's not a bit more. It is more in-depth. And you spend an afternoon with me. So it's 2 hours long, but you can pause at any time. There's 10 modules. We look at cool tones. We look at warm tones and clouds in sky. And we look at simplifying the human form, but really simplifying it for loose paintings so that they enrich your painting, but they stay in a loose manner. And then I've put a new floor in the studio since I last saw you. It was really tidy until I came last night, but I'm now going to paint here. I've now covered the floor because I'm that person now who looks after places and things and whatever. So I'm trying to do that. I've just been on a live on TikTok and painted over a lot of paintings. Like all of these, which I'm going to now paint over as well. And let me just show you, this one here has sold, so it's going, but let me just show you some of the work that I've been working on. I know I've given you little snippets in the stories. They're oil paintings and they are inspired by France. I don't know if you've been to Biarritz, let me know. I know some of you are in France, which is so exciting. So if you're in France, let me know. But we went to Biarritz and I was really inspired by La Grande Plage, which is the main beach. So unlike me, you know, I love to use neons and brights. I've been working in the primaries quite a bit, which is great because, you know, that's what I teach you. But oil paint, using oils for that. This one I don't think is finished yet. I was working on that last night. I'll show you some of the others. Oh, there's blue oil paint. I don't know why I'm trying to preserve the floor because we all know it's not going to be preserved for long, but I'll show you my favorite one. I think this one is my favorite. So this one's basically just like beach inspired, really textured oil paint, thick oil paint, movement, lots of layers. Mwah, loving it. But you'll see that they all have the same theme through it. And then this next one is really bold in a good way, like in a boldy way, bold. And to be honest, I'm just dying for somebody to like snap that up and put that in their kitchen or in their living space. And it's quiet. I know it's really loud, but there's something about oils. I know a number of you have asked me about demoiselle oils. They're coming. They're quiet because of the nice muted finish that they have. There's another one here, but it's on the wall. So right now I'm just basically moving everything around so that I can get some paint onto canvas. But let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you've been using the demos. Please do go back over other demos that you've had and used before, because like everything, we get better at painting by painting. So, oh, comment. This is a comment. Oh, a thumbs up. Thank you. Hi. Let me know in the world you're listening from, watching from. It is a dull day in Belfast, so it's not as warm in the studio as it has been. All my oils are to the left. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, I'm going to get painting now, and then the course. So the course. So it's going to be on YouTube whenever you purchase it. So all of it, always use the free demos that are on here. I would say the value that I give you, the way I teach you on here, is exactly the way I teach you if you're in the studio with me. It's exactly the way I teach you if you are paying me. So don't feel pressure. But basically what happened was, like, loads of you, and I say loads, are so amazing that you're going onto my site, you're finding the paid ones on there, you're consuming those, and you're like, Ali, what is next? Therefore, I felt it was my duty to make the course. But please don't feel under any pressure with the course. If you just love the demos that pop up here, do it. But if you want to improve your painting and go more in depth and to understand color theory, then it's definitely for you. And I'm really proud of it. And I didn't think I'd say that because, as professional as I am, when it comes to, like, do you know it took me nearly longer than the painting? Making the color wheels. So we make our own color wheels in it. And those are your way of learning. And again, you can find color wheel demonstrations on my YouTube, so don't feel under any pressure. But the pace and the journey of the course, when I looked back over it again and I edited it in France, and there was just a smile on my face. And my husband was like, "What are you smiling?" I was like, I love teaching, and I kind of want to be taught by me. Does that? I know that's very narcissistic, but I love the delivery of it and the pace of it. So it is an in-depth look at the foundations of loose painting. And we make two paintings, two, not four. We make two paintings that are, one is with brush, one is with palette knife. I teach you how to make loose figures. We look at warm and cool colors. We look at the basics of skin tone, which is something we haven't really looked at. I think I might have there might be something on YouTube, but there would be. If you look at the dancer paintings, we touch on that a little, but this is like, my dream is that you learn how to paint, or you improve your painting when you spend time with me, but it's your painting. So I don't teach you how to paint so that you paint like me. I teach you the foundations and the skills so that you push your own creativity. And you hear me say that a lot. So I am really excited to share it with you. But alongside it, when I launch it, there is another seascape demo that I thought I would get out the last week or so, but I've just had so much on. I'm painting for Cricket Ireland this weekend. I've had kids' birthday party workshops, and I have a women's gathering workshop on Sunday. So lots has been happening, and it's the summer. So my kids are literally under my feet. But it's quite nice. The pace of it's nice because my husband is a teacher. So yeah, it's 2 hours long. It's $79.99 it's going to be, and it's going to be on my website. But it's only for you if you want to go deep and into your loose painting, so that you have the skills and then you have lifetime access to that. But please know that I will always be showing up, giving you value, giving you content, giving you free knowledge. The cool kids talk about, I don't gatekeep anything. And I would say the success of my business and of my TikTok and YouTube is because I don't gatekeep anything. So I will always teach you and lead you to be the most unintentional artist. It's just this course, I felt that I wanted to answer those of you who, apparently there's an analogy with YouTube, and they talk about, you shouldn't have a YouTube channel like mine. It's educational. If you're going to take people like this and then they fall off the cliff because they've nothing more. So it's kind of like, this is my answer to those of you that were like, Ali, I'm in Australia and I have nothing more. or I'm in Canada. I just love that I get to teach you. So let me know how you're getting on. Let me know if you've been painting, and it's good to be back. I will be putting up that demo of the seascape. I think there's a seascape one that is on here that is in the regular channel, and we did it with paintbrush. We do a version of it with palette knife, and it's just so joyous. So it's a bit like the one in the course. Some of you are so scared of palette knife, so I want that to be not to be the case anymore. It's when I teach you with one tool, a palette knife or a paintbrush, when I teach you with the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, and black and white, when we shorten the time scale, that is how you improve your painting. So when you use a palette knife in a short space of time with less colors, you will push your painting and you will become a really good, skilled painter. And it doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen. And I get to lead you with that. So have a blessed Wednesday. I'm going to get to painting now, but I forgot all about lives. And then I just remembered about it. So this is one of the paintings that we paint in the course. And then we paint a palette knife mini version of it. So there's so much depth in it. And I feel like I'm just spending an afternoon with you. So that's why I'm going to call it the Foundations of Loose Painting in an Afternoon. But you can spend an afternoon with me on here anytime because there's a million videos of me. Other news for you? No, nothing more. I'm sure there's more, but I can't think beyond that. I need to get some work done. So I'll let you just see the new floor, which is looking very busy at the minute. Like I'm covering it now rather than painting on it. It lightens everything. It feels cleaner. My friend came here and ate her lunch because it didn't feel grubby. And yeah, this is a little couple that were beside me on the beach in France that I was obsessed with. And they are loosely painted, light and shade, light and shade, light and shade. So have a blessed day. And it's good to be back. Oh, the course I'm hoping to get out by the end of July. So I better get going with that. No, it is. It's ready to go. It might be out before. I actually would love to give my YouTubers it first with a discount code. So leave that with me. Maybe I could do that on a live. Anyway, we'll get there. For me, the big thing was getting the course made for you. Bye.